Super Mario Maker 2 is a fantastic game that I definitely think that you should pick up. I'm going to start off with that already because I think that's the thing you came here for in a review, is to whether or not you should buy it or not. I definitely think you should. This game is fantastic. From start to finish, I think that there is an endless amount of content here that can keep you going for months on a time until these good games like Animal Crossing, Link's Awakening, and Luigi's Mansion come out later in the year. For all you Nintendo fans, Mario Maker 2 is exactly like Mario Maker 1. They just beefed up the content, gave it a story mode, and polished everything to everybody's wants and needs for the game, and I think it's just fantastic. Although the online mode that was supposed to have friends connecting is not going to come out into a later update, that's my only negative part of this review that I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it now so we can get all of that out of the way. I wish you'd be able to play with your friends online, but I know that's coming in a different update. We'll get to that at some point. The course world has an updated look. It looks fantastic. You can choose from a bunch of different things, like you can choose from your courses, you can choose popular courses, you can look at different courses, you can go an endless run like you could in the old game, you can go on network play and stuff like that, so you can play with online people and get your online rank up. I'm kind of glad that they added an online ranking system just to make it a little easier to understand how good you are at the game. And there's obviously a whole ton of leaderboards for different categories and stuff like that, which is really good. You can customize your character maker, and you can also view your courses and world records, which I currently hurled 3 world records, by the way, and just not to toot my own horn or anything here. And then there is the story mode. The story mode is not deep as it is wide. There's not a whole lot of Mario lore. If you're looking for a good Mario story, go play one of the mainline games. But it's actually kind of an expanding world. The hub world with Peach's castle that you're trying to rebuild after the dumb dogs decided to reset the entire thing. There are multiple ways and pathways that you can get to upgrading the castle. Obviously, you're going to have to use the coin currency to get most of your upgrades done, but when you start getting jobs done, so basically, when you start buying parts of the castle, you have to use your coins to buy the parts, and then you have to complete a certain number of jobs to make that construction job complete. And instead of just going to one person and completing a bunch of Nintendo-created levels, you can go off into branching paths down the road from Peach's castle, literally down the road, and there are different characters that you can meet along the way to allow you to complete easier jobs or a larger bulk of jobs in a short period of time that can definitely get you the castle a lot faster. I'm currently about 30-some% into the game right now, and I've already had a ton of fun in just 3 days of playing so far. I definitely think it's going to take me a lot longer to 100% this, but I'm really excited to get all that through. The level design is awesome in the story mode. Just knowing that a bunch of people at Nintendo sat down and made Mario levels with the Mario Maker tool like this is really great. A lot of these levels are difficult and a lot of these levels are easy. There's not really many in between. You're either going to get extremely easy levels or a really difficult level from the people who made from Nintendo. I mean, obviously these people have been making levels for years. They know how to make a good level. I don't think any of the levels are too easy in the story mode that you won't be able to complete them, but I also don't think they're going to be too hard that you won't be able to complete them either. It's really great to have these kind of levels in the game, and I'm super happy that Nintendo actually added the story mode. I obviously didn't play the first one because I didn't have a Wii U at the time. I've said that a couple times before, but I'm really glad I got to experience this game so far because I know there wasn't a story mode in the first one. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I think it's really great to add a story mode for the people that don't always want to be playing online against everybody, and I just think it adds a nice fresh experience to the game. The course maker is the last thing on the list here, and it is really, really expansive. I didn't play the first ones. I don't know all the ins and outs of what they had, but I think this is a little bigger than what they had. The different styles, they obviously have Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, my favorite Super Mario World, and New Super Mario Bros. U, and in this game they added the extra style of Super Mario 3D World, which adds like a 2.5D experience, like there's stuff in the background and everything coming at you, so it kind of looks 3D, but it's really not. And there's also a space there. I saw this in the trailer and I see it now. It definitely looks like they're going to be adding a separate style to the game that you can't actually use the other parts for, but I'm really excited for that. All the different parts and items and characters that you can add to your levels make them so great. There's even a hidden flower that you can get from Super Mario Land that I'm trying to use in the course of this video, but I can't actually find it, even though I already unlocked it in story mode, which I'm not going to spoil how you unlock it, but I tried to find it and I couldn't find it because I'll have to look that up later down the line. But just the fact that there's millions and millions of combinations of things that you can do, I definitely think this game is a solid 9 out of 10 for me. I really think you should pick up this game if you didn't play the first one. Even if you did play the first one, definitely suggest picking this game up at some point. Also, if you want to check out any levels I make, here's my level right here. It's my first one, First one I've ever made before. It's just a little Super Mario World level. Go ahead and try it out if you want. Let me know what your fastest time is. Someone already has the world record right now. It's a pretty quick time. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, getting your daily dose of vitamin P. If you guys want more daily dose of vitamin P, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. And I'll check you guys out in Super Mario Maker 2. Peace out, and take care.